Hi, good morning again. This is Katherine. Happy Thursday. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about resilience. I know that in the past few weeks we've talked about compassion fatigue and things like that, and the general impacts of distress on us. When we feel helpless, we feel angry, we feel guilty, confused, and we don't know sometimes what to do. We feel like we need to just stop what we're doing sometimes. We feel like we need to run, things like that. So what we need to do for ourselves is to quiet down the chatter in our head, to try to slow down and take it easy and just be, to collect where you are, to actually get a sense for yourself of what's going on for you, especially in these times, not only with the pandemic, but now we have the uprisings in this country that are going on because of the recent death of the gentleman that we all horrifically witnessed on the news and on videos across this country, and the tensions in the race issues that have just been brought up again to the forefront. And hopefully things can get resolved. But part of doing that will be us all finding resilience and trying to find a healthy, safe way to get through all of these things. And I learned a long time ago that for a lot of things that the only way out of situations is to go through them. And how do you do that? What's the best means? And who does it and who does it well? There's one article I read recently that said the only thing you can tell about a storm is that you go into a storm one way and you come out being a changed person. I think that we are in some stormy times with the pandemic, but also with race issues in this country. So there's a lot for people to have on their plates, and it's a lot to deal with on a day-to-day basis, and to try to just keep focused and move forward in a positive direction. Some of the things that might make that more difficult for us is our past history. If in the past we've had issues with traumas and how we were brought up and what we were led to see, it's hard for us. It makes it harder for us. It may trigger situations and memories for us of things that are in our past that make it more challenging to get through every single day. And some of the things that we need to learn are how to be aware of where we are and where we are in our thoughts and in our bodies right at this very moment. So mindfulness, you'll see, is a big term that you'll hear a lot of. And really what that is just taking the time to check in with yourself, to see how you are today, to see, are you hungry, are you tired, are you angry, is there something, other situation outside of you that's bothering you? And to try to do that in a non-judgmental way, just to check in and see where you are. Do you need a break? Do you need a day off? Do you need to take a few extra hours for yourself? Those kinds of issues are important for us to know. Because then one of the other things that it said in this recent webinar I was at was that it's a call to action, that you can have a great many ideas in your head, but what makes a difference is action. And sometimes they've done studies also that have shown that actual physical movement and can help to sort of assimilate things through your body, and that you'll be more in touch with what's going on with you. And again, to remember that self-care just means that I will take care of myself so that I can be a better person for you. So again, we'll go over some of the risks that I was talking about for folks that are more likely to have traumas come up for them, and those are folks that have histories of trauma. They have difficulty with boundaries. They may not have learned, like I had said, a lot of coping skills or strategies. They may have really high self-expectations, and they may come from communities that also put additional expectations on them. So those would be the things that would make you more at risk, and some of the other things that would make it helpful for you to look into would be learned optimism. There's an old saying, is the glass half empty or is it half full? And learn about the things that you actually do have control over. Sometimes in situations like these, we feel like we have no control over anything. And when we're working with clients, we walk in and show them we have some measures of control. We walk in, we wash our hands, we put on our gloves, we have our masks, we clean up areas that are frequently touched on by people. So we show them, and we need to show ourselves too. And remember that what we can do for other people, we need to actually be able to do for ourselves, and to reach out to talk to other people. And remember that you're not alone, that a lot of people are in the same situation. And sometimes just by talking to other people, you might glean information that is just something that a way of thinking that you never thought of yourself, or you were never exposed to, that may in fact be very helpful. And self-care, that's the greatest competency of all, is to learn that it's okay. Not only is it okay, but that it's healthy and it's best practice for you to take care of yourself first. I hope there'll be some information that will be posted along with this that will give you more information to look into additional realms to get more learning on resilience. There's a lot of books, there's podcasts, there's tons of information. There are studies going on all over the country about resiliency. So please know that if it's not a term you're familiar with, that there's a lot of information out there. It's one of the things that we're finding most helpful as we move forward. And thank you again for tuning in. If there's anything at all that I can do to help you, please reach out and contact me. And again, thank you for all that you do. I'm here to help you. If there's anything more that you need or you want from us, please reach out and let us know. Again, thank you so much and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.